Alright everybody, you might have caught the previous video of the review for this book. Unfortunately there was a problem with the source material and there was no sound, so I apologize, I have to re-record it. Today we start our series of reviews on craft books, and more specifically on the books from the Write Faster, Write Better series by Chris Fox. For those who are not aware who Chris Fox is, he's an indie author. He's doing science fiction, fantasy. He's also doing some writing books, this series of books, of very slim ebooks. They're very short, and I got every book in the series for $1. I think the price remains at the dollar. So there will be a link for this book, the first in the series, 5,000 words per hour, in the comments below. And there will be a link to Chris Fox's YouTube channel, which I would suggest you watch because he has great material. He does some great videos about productivity, about writing, about craft, about challenging yourself and being a better author. And I highly recommend the channel, and I have to say that I really like Chris Fox's writing. At the moment I'm reading the fourth book in the series. There is one review for the second book already. It will come up next week, so if you're interested in watching it, press the subscribe button and you'll have it pop up in your suggestions. The sound is okay, I checked it. I made sure there's no problem with that one. Unfortunately the first one was jinxed, and I hope we'll nail it on this video. If we did nail it and there is sound, press the like button. Okay, enough self-promotion, let's get to the book. I really like Chris Fox's non-fiction writing style. I have yet to read any of his fiction books. I plan to. I also got some of his box sets. I plan to read the first book in his Voidwraith saga because it ties to the third book in the series of Write Faster, Write Smarter, Write to Market, which is definitely recommend. I'll spoil that review already, even though I haven't recorded it yet. But yes, what is 5,000 words per hour? It's a guide on how you can improve your word count. And if you want to, the short version, it's sprints. Lots and lots of sprints. However, the way this book is written is very interesting because it gets right to the point. Instead of other craft and self-help books where the author spends an entire chapter explaining who he is or who she is, and why we should read his or her book and why it's important, Chris Fox starts, you do that. And the book is very actionable. There are exercises after every chapter, and okay, I haven't done the exercises yet. I may do them on July, so I'm doing NaNoWriMo, but I have plans for NaNoWriMo. I'm not sure how actionable it will be to do the exercises, so I'll see about this. There is also a lot of personal experience in this book because there is a lot about of where Chris Fox was, what was not working in his life. His life story comes in the last chapter, which is a very good change from other craft books, because after you read the whole advice and the exercises and the work plan, you see how he came up with it, and he makes sure to tell you this worked or this did not work. And that's very interesting because the book costs $1, and $1 is, for me, half a cup of coffee. In other places it will be even less coffee. Yeah, I mean, okay, I know coffee is coffee, but you can sacrifice half a coffee for a book that may help you write more and get more coffees with the money from writing, right? Just saying. And something I must warn everybody about is that part of his plan, part of his sprint writing, is that you plot before you write, and you know exactly what you sit down to write. And punchers may feel assaulted by that, may feel triggered, may want to get their pitchforks and burn me and the book and the author down. But he says that he used to be a puncher, then he came up with if I plot, I'm more productive, so he transitioned to plotting. And Chris, if you're watching this, welcome to Plotters. We have cookies here, and you may have better word counts. So yes, another thing he's doing for improving his word count and hitting 5,000 words per hour, which is an astronomical number, is dictation. So yes, you have the idea of how this works, and even though I have done the exercises, I know that the parts he's talking about do work, and that's how I do NaNoWriMos, or when I'm in drafting periods, I'll do sprints, having a firm idea of where I'm going, and actually it's less fun knowing exactly where you're going. So yes, I'm not exactly plotting everything. I have a good idea where I'm going, and I've come up with stuff on the fly. So I'm not hitting those word counts. I mean, if I can write constantly for an hour, I hit about 2,000 words, but I'm not able to do hour-long sprints. I do quarters of an hour and hit 500 words using pretty much those methods, even though I sometimes think of what I'm going to write and doing some minor edits, which is a no. Okay, so yes, I'm not sure about exercises. If I go through the book again and do all the exercises, there will be a video about how it worked. Also, what is very interesting, and let me get to this book and show you the inside. So you have microsprints, tortoise. Something very important is tracking everything, because it's not just a method for you to follow blindly and learn how to write 5,000 words. It's also about studying and finding your own best practices for writing. This book is more about giving you a guide to come up with some methods to work better that you might have taken you time to come up with, or you might have never thought it. So you're buying the trial and error of somebody who did that. That's very important for every service you buy, for every lesson, for every book. There's so much information available for free, so you have to judge if the price you pay is worth the time you save. And also, if you're a hardcore pantser, there may be a way to follow this plot before you write, but it's not in the book, and maybe it will be another video. So subscribe again if you want to watch this video. Alright? Subscribe, that's the whole thing. And if you plan to buy it, click on the link so I can get some cents out of your dollar, because it's an affiliate link, okay? Come on, give me something, guys. Give me something. I'm really struggling here. So, what's very interesting with this series, with the Write Smarter, Write Faster, is that you also watch Chris Fox as an author, as an indie author who's publishing, evolve. For instance, in this book, he is very happy about his upcoming novel, which is, he's sure it will be a huge success. And then you go to Write Market, and he says, that book I was talking about in book one, not exactly, he mentions the title and the concept, it flopped. And listen why it flopped. And he goes down to how this book made him come up with the Right to Market and the methods he used there. Right Destroyer, which was a huge success from what I know. It was a very successful book. So I guess he did something right. So, as I said before, is it worth it? In my book, yes. It is worth it, $1. It's not something you do not know, but it's a good read, in my opinion. It's very concise, very actionable. If you want to improve your word count and try a method to build up speed, it's a good way to do it. If you already do sprints and you're happy with your word count, okay, it may not help. I'm not sure, but it's $1. If it's available on Amazon for $1, or I think you can get it for free if you sign up to Chris Fox's mailing list. I'm not sure about this, so check it. I think it's worth a read. It's very short, very actionable. It's 910 locations on KDP. So yes, it's really short. I mean, like that. So yes, he wrote a novel in 13 days. That's his claim to glory for writing this book. And you know what? I think that maybe it's because I like the writing. I like the guy as a personality. Yes, there are bells ringing. Welcome to the medieval dark ages of the Balkans. In the other video there was some very bright sun. This one there is some heathen bells ringing in the background, people shouting outside. It's summer, it's warm, and I have my door open because I thought this night and it will be silent. No, it's not. It's never silent here. And there's a curtain photobombing in this video. So before anything else happens, anything weird happens, thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.